morning and welcome to my writing life. Today I'm going to give you my top favorite books of this year. So let's get to it. First up, Man vs. Baby by Matt Coyne. Okay, this one is freaking hilarious for new parents. And listen, parenting is this glorious, magical calling in life, but it's also really freaking hard, and sometimes it feels like we're not allowed to talk about the really ugly parts of parenting. This book is a fantastic, liberating opportunity to go hide by yourself somewhere, maybe hide in the pantry, maybe hide in the bathroom, and just read and indulge in the cathartic schadenfreude of what it's like to parent a young kid and all of the challenges that come with it. Indulge in not feeling alone. Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. I have mentioned this one before, and it bears repeating because it's such a good book. The book is a pretty exhaustive examination of intuitive thinking versus rational thinking. And I love the idea of studying a subject so thoroughly that it becomes a component of my intuitive brain. That way I can have the mental agility of cat-like reflexes when it comes to storytelling or story structure or just a vocabulary. I'm just a big nerd for neuroscience, psychology, and neurodiversity, and if you fall into that same camp, I think you would really enjoy this book. It's thoroughly researched, totally playful. The process of researching that they did was examining their own automatic assumptions in certain experiences in life. And it was driven by curiosity, which that is the best kind of research out there. I think I've mentioned before, it's really remarkably dense. So the way that I've been enjoying it is reading it in chunks, walking away, thinking about it for a week or two, and then going back and reading more. If you are a psych nerd like me, you are absolutely going to love it. Next up, Sabriel by Garth Nix. Now, this is not a new book. In fact, it's been around for at least a decade, quite a while, I don't know. But it is such an enjoyable fantasy story that I think I read it every single year, the whole series. And this is book one of a series, which is so much fun. I am all about the creepy monsters, the fascinating music-based magic system, and just the narrative and deep, rich world building that Garth Nix supplies in this text. If you're looking for your next fantasy novel, this is my suggestion.
I don't know how I forgot this book when I was recording that day, but let me just say I absolutely freaking loved this book. It's called Tropical Love by R.S. Jonesy, and it is an absolute delight. I may or may not have been caught by my 5-year-old son, and he may have had questions about why mommy was reading a book with a butt on the front of it, but you know, no parent is perfect, so shh. This book is actually the first in a series of delightful romantic getaways to Postscript Island, which yes, I wish was a real place, but it's sadly not. Actually, probably by the time this video goes live, the second book in the series will have come out, so go check them out. R.S. Jonesy, Tropical Love, Tropical Kiss, Postscript Island.
Next up, Yes Please by Amy Poehler. This one is just pure indulgent fun. This is her story of her career and all of the choices and crazy experiences she had along the way in her career in comedy. I just adore the passionate, comedic, driven, but still social nature of her path towards comedy and Parks and Rec and all of the experiences she's had to pursue her career. What can I say? I love a lighthearted woman who's ambitious as heck. It is relentlessly funny. Go check it out. Okay, last book. Are you ready? Journey to the West by Wu Chang'an. Now, this is one of China's great classical novels. That's the way that it has been presented to me, and it totally lives up to it. It is fantastic and hilarious and not at all what I was expecting. When I first came across this in college, I had zero interest. It took me until about a year ago when I heard someone's summary of it on YouTube. By the way, I'm gonna put the link in the description to Overly Sarcastic Productions and Red's summaries of the Journey to the West stories. It will make you want to read this book. I'm all for Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. He's hilarious. The whole journey is amazing. If you have never heard of it or never read of it, it's freaking huge. It's about 2,000 pages long, and it's not the kind of thing that you sit down and read in a week. But what's cool about it is that it's very episodic. It's kind of like a monster of the week type of deal. So you can read it in chunks and put it away. It's like a Grimm's fairy tales, but China, and all of the cool cultural implications and info from China. So I highly recommend it. Go check it out. It is huge. It is 4 volumes long. It's worth it. Go check it out from your local library, or you can find it on all kinds of book suppliers. Everywhere you get your books, it's probably there. Okay, that's it for you today. Thanks for hanging out. There are a bazillion amazing books out there. I am certain that I'm gonna do this again because I love reading and I have so many good recommendations. What were some of your favorite reads from this year? I am always looking for new books, so leave them in the comments for me, pretty please. I want more books to read. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye! I didn't set up my microphone! Just do the whole video again. No!